Like, did they force you to go to Canada? Like, so anybody tying your head that you must be there? Rest, I beg. If the thing don't tire you, go back to Nigeria, abi. Nobody forced anybody to be in Canada, abi. Nobody forced anybody to be where they are not, abi. It's not by force to stay, abi. Other people are looking for this opportunity, and someone is here crying depression and crying. I beg. Welcome back to the channel, guys. How are you doing? My name is Christy and this is Christy's Pause. On this channel, I film content about faith and I live here in Saskatoon, Canada as new immigrants. If you are new to the channel, welcome and welcome. This is a fun place to be. So those things I said, like the first few sentences, where some of the comments I read on Tina Isoa's video where she said depression is real in Canada, she feels lonely and all that, and more comments I saw were, come back to Nigeria, nobody is forcing you to be in Canada, depression is everywhere, it's not a big deal to feel depressed in Canada, well, come back and let another person come, well, all of you have been deceiving us, well, I don't mind whether there's depression or not, I shall want to be in Canada. And even though I don't do reaction videos, I just felt, okay, let me react to this video. So for you to know what my reaction to this video will be, I'll tell you a story. And that story was about the night before my wedding day. So the night before my wedding day, after we had done all the preparation, so guys, sorry, this is like 6:30 and the sun I'm feeling in this place is as hot as anything. The sun is hot, 6:30. That's by the way. So I was talking to you about the night before my wedding night, and we had a long day that went into the night, and in the night, it was that night that I made my hair, did some things. Before we slept that night, shower was 1 a.m. And when we were supposed to sleep, and I was supposed to allow my bridesmaids to sleep and rest, and so that we could get well rested for the next day, I just discovered that I started crying. This crying. Now that I'm looking back at the crying self, I'm asking myself, what happened to me? I didn't know what happened. But I think what must have happened was me thinking of how I was going to miss my normal way of life. The life I'd been used to for the past 20-something years. And it just dawned on me that the life that you have been used to, is going to change overnight. Tomorrow, like this, after this night, this is your last night as a free person, so to say. And I cry sote. I'm sure the people and my bridesmaids, everybody, everybody had to rally around to say, what is happening? What happened? Even me, I cannot say this was what was wrong with me. And I cried. And I'm sure some people will have thought, did they force this auntie to go and marry? The same way some people are asking Tina, like, did they force you to go to Canada? Like, so anybody tying your head that you must be there? I'm sure somebody must have thought, but nobody told me. They must have thought, are they forcing this girl to marry? Why are you crying? It should be his wedding day. They say that he's supposed to be happy, the most happiest day of your life. Why is this person looking towards her wedding day and she's crying? But I don't know. But I cried myself to sleep, and the next day I got married. And so my first reaction to Tina's video is to say that I totally understand what she's going through right now, because I won't say that I had this feeling really bad, like bad, like to the point of crying. But I think my husband had it bad, because at some point he started saying some kind of prayers like all the things that are tying somebody down, that God should let those things to release somebody. And at some point I was like, don't even give yourself unnecessary headache. Don't try to start thinking like there's village people where there is not. It's just like people go through all kinds of things when they relocate to a new country. And as much as we hear stories, my story was I got a job 3 weeks after I got here. As much as we hear those kind of stories, there are also some stories of people that are here for months without getting a job. And this can be due to different kinds of reasons determine when somebody gets a job. It could be like the economy of the province at the time. It could be like, your kind of what you are looking at, the kind of career you are looking at. It's not booming at that time. There are different kinds of things. It could be different. It could be like whatever the job you are applying for. Other people are, of course, other people applied, they got a better candidate at the point where you applied, and different kinds of things can come to play to determine when somebody gets a job. And that is why there are some questions I get and I'm like, hey, this kind of question, me, I don't know how to answer it. And one of such questions is, how soon can I get a job when I come to Canada? People have asked me that kind of question, and when I see those kind of questions, I'm like, I scratch my head because I don't have the answer. I don't know. I do not know when you are going, like, I do not know how fast you're going to get a job if you come here. I don't know how fast. I don't know, because anything could, come to play to determine when, how you get a job. So I understand how she's feeling totally, like, and maybe because, well, I'm the first child, and I think for some reason first child is like our eyes used to do banco. It's like our eyes used to be, I have my parents are still in Nigeria, my siblings are still in Nigeria, but I get to talk to them. Everyone, in fact, sometimes even the ones that call me, and it's not because I don't miss them, it's just because I don't know. My own is, are they okay? What do they need? We get to talk, but it's not as much as I have to call them every day. If I don't call them every day, I feel like, and that's also depending on the kind of person we are. So different. So that phase of feeling missing, I think I made a video of how I miss Nigeria. Like, really, I miss Nigeria, I miss my family. Like, sometimes you want to call, like, yeah, there's been time I had things I wanted to talk with my mother about, but because of time zones I couldn't. And well, we later got to talk about what I wanted to talk to her about. It did not enter as much as if I'd been able to speak with her when I wanted to. But even with that, I still do not feel like I should. In fact, instead of feeling like I should go back, I'm feeling like I should bring them here, And it's just like the way we are built is different, and I understand how she feels. I understand what she's going through. I totally understand. And of course, another thing that could have brought about this kind of, feeling when you get to a new country is, the kind of things you see on social media. Like, most of us only post the good things, how we go to the park, how the government is giving us free money, how free money, well, you understand what I mean by free money, how, things are rosy, how we get fully furnished apartments, how most times we don't get to show you some of the reactions we get from whites that tend to be racist. We don't get to show you some things that are not so palatable. Most of the videos you see of people that relocate, most of the videos you see are of the fun part. Of course, there are also parts that are not so fun. There are parts that you go to the African market, and by the time you calculate what you have bought and how much, like, you see what you have bought and the amount you have spent on buying such food, just because you want to eat your African food, those things are not fun. But we are here to stay. And so my second reaction is to tell Tina Isoa, I don't know if you're going to see this, because even though we are in Saskatoon, we've not met officially. My second reaction to Tina is to tell you that all things are going to work well for you. I know that things are not like all rosy now. Things are not the way you want them to be. Yeah, I watched your video and you said you've been here for about 3 to 4 months, and of course within 3 to 4 months, even if it's not like the old expectations, you expect that some things should be in place. I just want to tell you that things are going to work well for you. Like, I know you're a Christian, and I want to encourage you to not give up on God. Yes, do not give up on God. God is able to work everything out for our good. The scripture says all things work together for good to them that love God. I know you're a Christian. I'm sure you love God. All things are working. Even this time that you are home and you seem to have not gotten a job that you want, know that this time, even now, even as it seems like things are not going on well, all things are going to work out well for your good. Things are working out well for your good. I also watched Marina's video on Sunday where she was talking about different phases: excitement phase, frustration phase, bargaining phase. And I think in her video I said, it's like I'm in the bargaining phase right now, because you're like, okay, what should I do? What is the next thing? Like, should I take this course? Should I go this way? Another thing that helped me, though, I think I mentioned it in one of my videos, one of the things that helped me was I think I mentioned it in one of my videos. One of the things that helped me was I have this elder, I'll call him Egmo. I have this elder brother. He's not my blood brother, but he's someone that I'd known before I left Nigeria. And when we got here, we don't stay in Saskatoon together, but we talk and all that. So when I felt like I was feeling this kind of pressure to get, so guys, I got a job within 3 weeks of getting here. So within that 3 weeks, there was a point I felt like pressured. I had to get a job. If I don't get a job, one thing I did was to give him a call. I called him, say, this is where I'm feeling. Did I call him or did the chat WhatsApp message? I contacted him and told him this was the way I'm feeling. No, I don't know. Did he feel like that? What should I do? What's the way out? And he sent me this. It was a WhatsApp chat, and he sent me this long response. And after I read that response, I just felt And this is somebody that's been here for, I think he's been here for maybe 4 years now, or 5 years. He's been here for about 4 years, I think. When he sent me that long, after I read that long message that he responded to me, I just felt like pressure just flew out of the window. So I think one other thing that can help, especially for new immigrants, is talk to people that have been here before. Especially like Marina said in a video, don't go and talk to people that are frustrated. Don't go and talk to people that the only experience they've had in Canada is the bad ones. Meet people because of course the people that have good experiences, they don't have two heads. So if they have good experiences, me too, I can have good experiences. So talking with people that have had good experiences so far since they got here would help, because the fact is, when I spoke with that person, that my elder brother that I was talking about, he also told me that it was not easy when they just came. But now that I think it's settlement and satisfaction that Maria now called the final. I think they are in that stage now, settlement and satisfaction. Like things are working on well, things are going on smoothly. So I think talking with people that have also been here, I've gone through these phases, and are also okay now, will also help you to know that, well, this feeling of depression and loneliness is not particular to you. It's not something that is just you. People go through that and they come out strong. Tina Iswa, I pray all the best for you. I pray the Lord fixes you up. I pray the Lord, make a way for you where there seems to be no way. Lines are falling to you in pleasant places. And very, very soon you are sharing your testimony of how the Lord has been good to you. The song you are going to be singing is See What the Lord Has Done. See what the Lord has done. What we waited for has come to pass. See what the Lord has done. That will be the song you'll be singing for us very, very soon. This channel is all about the good vibes, the positivity. On this channel, we lift ourselves up in the spirit. We lift ourselves up. We motivate ourselves. On this channel, no negativity allowed. Negativity cancelled. Thanks for watching. Thank you for watching. Until we see in the next video, have a beautiful life. Bye, guys.